one of the practice that they have been doing with all of these super impacts is buffing. I was gonna say boosting, I mean same thing, boosting or buffing the Blazing Festival of the month to make it hit extremely hard on the raid itself. It was a practice they did with Kakashi, and Kakashi, by the nature of himself, was a unit that was gonna be hitting hard because he was a nuker. Minato is the same thing, and I wanted to go over how much he's gonna be hitting. So these are the buffs here. We can see Minato is the only one, of course. And his normal jutsu goes from a 6 times multiplier to a 18 times multiplier, and his ultimate goes from a 21 times multiplier to a 63 times multiplier, and his health goes from 1600 to 65k, 6500. I'm sorry. Stage 2. Okay, we can see also the 5-star. That doesn't really matter. So I want to see how much is going to be hitting. Taking a look at his stats and all, and mathematically see how high he can possibly get. So he also he doesn't get this buff, unfortunately, for bringing him as a friend, which I guess it makes sense. But at the same time, if you're gonna be getting it, if you're bringing as your own, I wish what happened was if you brought one as a friend, yours is the only one who gets the buff, and the friend doesn't. And if you don't have Minato yourself, the friend one gets a buff, and then they could make the raid harder or something, because everyone's gonna be bringing Minato anyways. I feel like that's how they should have done, but what can I do? I unfortunately don't work at Gree. So let me take a look here. These are Minato's stats, and I'm bringing here the calculator. I could do it in game, but here's the thing. There are so many scenarios that it can cover that it's really hard to really know how much it can, how his potential can be. So his attack stat is at 2400 and 30 and 66. And I want to let you know that the reason why Minato has a health ceiling, if you haven't seen the raid yet, is because Tobirama heals. Really wish it was like attack weakening and zip damage, anything but health ceiling. Health ceiling really not that great, but here is his attack stat without any buffs. If you go in the 21 multiplier here, not gonna be covering much the normal jutsu. I think maybe I'll do it because normal jutsu doesn't really matter. So times 21, that's how much he's gonna be hitting without any boosts at all. Now there are so many variables we can go through. So this is him with the boost and no attack ups. So times 63, that would be 155k. This is just him, no attack buffs at all, just his ultimate. But their heart is especially the element that gets the most attack buffs. Actually, is it? I think, yeah, it is. So let me go first. What would happen if Minato without any boost, so 21 times, let me see again, 2466, times, actually, plus 2 Final Valley Narutos, so plus 750, plus 750 as field skills, plus a Hinata buddy, which is 350 times 21. 90k, that's 90k, again, without any boost from the raid, just him and all of these boosts that I said. Oh, he can get sinking though. Final Valley Naruto, I'm pretty sure is Ninja Alliance. I could check it out here real quick if he is. If he is from Ninja Alliance, then 2 Final Valley Narutos would sink and give him the extra 200. Can I click, please? He is Ninja Alliance. Okay, so let me forget about this calculation right here. Let me keep it as it is. But let me see how much he would be hitting with the 63 times multiplier. So it's 2466 plus the 200. Oh, sorry. I can't click. Okay. Plus the 200 from the sync, plus 750 from 2 Narutos. 750, plus the Hinata buddy times 63, right? Is it 3? Let me just confirm. Yeah, it is 3. That's 284k. That's pretty damn high. Not really pushing any boundaries or anything. Just boosting him with attack buffs. That's pretty high. It's pretty high. Now, that's where we can get kind of funky. We can 150 boost him, but it really is difficult to 150 boost given... Actually, it's not. So we have Minato, we have 2 Final Fight Naruto's and Hinata, there's 2 more slots to bring boosters. That can work. That truly can work. So, really is... Oh! I'm doing this... Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I forgot. He also is gonna be hitting for type advantage. I'm so dumb. Okay. Let me do it again, I'm sorry. So it's 2466, plus the 2 Final Fight Naruto's. I forgot that he also hits for type advantage. Plus 350, plus, oh my god, 200, times 1.5, times the 63. So that's how much he would be hitting on the raid, 426,000. That's one-shotting. There's no way he can... That's one-shotting. Actually, Final Fight Naruto hitting for 100k on my video, well, actually, it wouldn't be a one-shot. It would not be a one-shot for 100. He does... Toriyama does have more than this. The second bar of his health does have more. The first bar, I think he would one-shot though. But yeah, now what I want to do is 150 boost him. So that's the number it would be with no 150 boosting. Now if we bring 150 boosters, like let's say Kid Obito and like Oti Naruto, so it would be possible to 150 boost him. Let's time this bad boy to 2.5, and Minato will be hitting for over 1 mil. That's great. If you put up a crit, if Minato critical hits on this bad boy, times 1.5. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay. It would be 1.5 mil. You know how much is 1 mil times 1.5. It would be 1.5 mil. So Minato can hit even harder than Kakashi did. One thing that you could also do, now that would be... I would have to sacrifice Hinata as a slot, but what I could also put here is Shisui, because Shisui does give the 20% multiplier on bosses. So if I could add either Shisui or the Naruto, let me bring it up, or this Naruto over here, maybe as my lead, because he's a healer and also he has 99 luck, so it is pretty fair to actually bring him. Where is him? Oh yeah, here he is. He does have the what is it? The enemy receives increased damage from their non-effective elemental affinities by 20%, so he would be taking extra 20%, and he also has boot attack by 219 as a buddy, so I'll be factoring that. Let me come back here. Minato, of course, has a... oh, did I close Nox? No, I didn't. Okay, I thought I closed for a second. He has a 2466 attack stat. That's so much math, dude. My head is actually hurting. So, plus, even though the plus is first, plus 750 from both Narutos. 750, 750. Plus the 219 from that Naruto. Plus the 200, yeah, I almost forgot. Plus the 200 from the field, from the sync skill. Man, that's... there's so much stuff. I'm sorry. I'm getting even lost here. Times 1.5 times 63 times 1.5 of a crit, and then times 2.5 with the 150 boost times 1.2. That would be 1.8 mil. He technically can hit 1.8 mil. That's interesting. That's a really high number. Oh, sorry. 1.8, 64, 721.25. Almost forgot. I'm sorry. That was a very, very important detail, but it really shows that they're trying to push like really high numbers. I would really wish... I've talked about this in a video that I made with Kua. One thing that I really wish they would do is they would boost the whole game. Like every single unit would get like triple the multipliers like Minato does here, right? That's all that they did, is just triple their multipliers. Every single unit in the game, every single one, triple their multipliers. Every single one. It doesn't even need to be like the stats or anything, just the multipliers. And then what would happen is it would have a game like Dokkan where these numbers are really happening all the time. And it would be, not that it would change the game, right? Because they would also have to boost the bosses, right? Have the bosses have way more health and stuff like that. what would happen is you would see more numbers, and it's like kind of a psychological thing, right? Wow, my units are hitting so hard. Every time I'm playing Doka and I see my Broly hitting for 3 mil, I'm like, yo, my unit is hitting very, very hard. But really, it's just a normal thing that he does. When I see Minato over here hitting for only 50k, it is a lot, but only 50k, you know? Again, it's just one of my ideas, but that's how hard Minato can hit. If you wanna do that, good luck. It is a lot of layers to do that, though.